They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you. How did you focus? Focus as it's building. Focus! Focus now! He's gone! Yes! You can do it! You're close! Finish him. There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost. She doesn't know where she's going to get to. Is there any escape? Is there any escape?
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you battled from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy? The voice of your mother, Galena. She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
The darkness took her life, and it will take yours. It's taking you.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the operation. How? She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Finish it!
blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
She will die.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
It's not over. Keep going. He's gone. Yes,
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua.
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. The voices took her and they'll take you too.
The voices have taken her. The voices will take her.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother. To go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope. You need us.
So worried.
Silence is lonely.
We didn't know where you'd gone.
We're here to help you.
Don't worry. You can trust us.
Trust us. Senua, it's us.
We won't leave you. Hello. Don't leave us. We're here to stay. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on.
Look.
Up. Just up there. Listen to us. That's it.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know the way to the mountain?
She's a good girl, isn't she? Look. So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did.
Are you glad we're back?
She's so glad we're back. Go on.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature, a dragon.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
Don't go in.
Turn
Don't.
back.
What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it! Shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away, and he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
They want me with them.
stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming! Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Sinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
She's lighting the torch.
It's not gonna help her.
Wait! Pretend It's gonna run out soon.
She hasn't got much time.
It's gonna burn out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out.
The darkness will come again.
Stay light. Stay right up.
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it.
Where's the next?
Two more to find. The other two more to find.
Why are you doing this?
These pointless
Wasting your time.
symbols are
They're meaningless. Mother's here.
What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door?
Save Dillian.
This is just another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission.
You think you know, but you don't.
Your mother. You don't know anything.
Save Dillian.
She'll have to go on.
She can't.
She has to. I told you to go out.
Don't. Not too much. Go out.
She can do it.
She can't do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. Stop!
Stay. I'll stay there.
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the windows. Keep going. Get to the next light. Let's go quickly. Run! You must run. Look. Fire. How'd she get it? Fire.
She has to go towards it.
The light. She won't make it. Don't forget, she's too weak.
She will. She has to make it.
Where's the hatch?
Take it. It'll keep you safe. See, now she can find the room. She can find it. Keep the light. See it. She has it. Where is it?
Now you're free to search.
No, it's here.
The light will keep us safe.
The light will guide you.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
The roots. Can you What are you waiting for? Come on, what the fuck? Do it. Go. She has it. She did it. She's done it.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Do you feel the beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness? It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5.
They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid baby. What have you done?
No!
You've lost it! It's over!
The darkness is back.
You've lost him. You've lost him. Get to the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father's in while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
The beast is down there.
No.
She knows the beast is down there.
She's not going towards He's always watching you. He's there. You can feel him.
She needs to find Dillion.
Where is he?
She needs to find it. She lost it and she has to find it.
I can feel it. Where is it?
The torch, the light.
Can you see? Where is she? Time. Your eyes up. You're never going to find it.
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. She wouldn't be such stupid. And now everybody is dead.
Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. Weak. She should have known. She should have known. Why doesn't she learn? Well, she learns. She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's soul.
And it will take it. And never give it back.
She can search and search, but she will never find it.
She's let the darkness in. It's the end.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
She can't resist. Pointless evil trying to retrieve it.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rayan wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
The beast knows exactly where she is. She's falling for it.
She falls for their tricks every time.
Plays into his hands.
The darkness is coming. Praise God. She was uses her memories against her.
She was never here.
It was a
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak, and they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rayan wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rayan before Rayan kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rayan, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
She has to. She can't.
She's going to go through anyway.
The light will remind us.
The darkness was
And she'll die.
Where is she going? She has to be.
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe. What's the plan? What's she thinking? How's she going to get there? She can do it. Stop. Keep going. Quick.
She has to. Get up! Get up! What are you doing? Faster, keep going. What is she doing? Stop, let her keep going. Quick. Faster, keep going. Stop. Faster, keep going. Stop. Stop. Keep going. Quick. Faster, keep going. What is she doing? Stop. Let her keep going. Quick.
Can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Go down. She has to.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in Hell.
for you.
Follow my voice.
I'm coming.
Just close your eyes. Keep going. The light is in your eyes. There it is.
Dillian, I see you.
The beast has Dillian.
No! You're not taking it from me.
I warn you, Senua. I can smell
No!
you betrayed your gods.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillian will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
Defend yourself. Nobody cares.
Get to the light.
You must get rid of
Quickly get up!
It's not over. He's here. You can hear him. Is he? Find him.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul, even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Reunited.
Listen.
I've proven you this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain. To trust him. As deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
She did nothing. She doesn't want to touch. She has nothing. She has nothing. She's come this far. She wants to go forward. She wants this to be it. She wants to save Dillian's soul. She must listen to the shadow. Keep going, Senua. Just keep going. It's too dangerous to lose.
I know.
Distraction.
It's the end. You're too weak. You can't hide. To rest.
Close your eyes, Senua. Just close your eyes.
It'll be over so soon.
She's still alive.
It could all be over so soon. No, she must not go. It will kill her eventually.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.